Namaste. 5th Standard English Video 20. Welcome to our English class. In the last class, we discussed the story of a poor farmer. Innocent farmer. The farmer's name was Lancho. He was waiting for rain. He thought that if he got the good rain, then only he will get good harvest. That is why he was waiting for the rain. Suddenly it started raining, isn't it? Then he counted the raindrops. The big one has 10 coins and the little ones are fives. He counted the big drops are tens and the little ones are fives. He compared the raindrops as coins. Listen here. Here, when the rain started, the poor farmer Lancho counted the raindrops as coins. The big drops are tens and the small little ones are fives. Here, he is imagining, he is predicted or his thought he will after the rain his corn will grow healthy and that year he will get a good harvest. So when the rain started he was very happy. What happened after that? You want to know that? Then look at your textbook, page number 39. First, you read with me. A night of sorrow. He looked at the field of ripe corn with its flowers wrapped in a curtain of rain. But suddenly, a strong wind began to blow. Very large hailstones began to fall. It's really getting bad now, exclaimed Lencho. I hope it passes quickly. It did not pass quickly. It hailed for an hour on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, and the whole valley. The field was white as if covered with salt. Not a leaf remained on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed. The flowers had disappeared from the plants. Lenjo's soul was filled with sadness. That night was a sorrowful one. This year we will have no corn. There is no one to help us. We will all go hungry this year. But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary house, there was a single hope, help from God. Although the night, Lenjo thought only of his one hope, God. Here, listen, Lenjo was very happy. When the rain started, Lenjo was very happy. Suddenly, all the situation changed. What happened? Hailstones started. What is mean by hailstones? Big hails are coming down. If you are not getting the meaning, look at your dictionary. There also you are not getting, can call me. I'll give the answers. A night of sorrow. He looked at field of ripe corn with its flowers wrapped in a curtain of rain. See, while the rain started, the Lenjo was very happy. He looked at the field, the ripe corn with its flowers wrapped in a curtain of rain. Very beautiful sight. But suddenly a strong wind began to blow. Suddenly a strong wind started. After the very large hailstones began to fall. Very large hailstones began to fall. First the rain comes, then a strong wind. After that, hailstones begin to fall. It's getting bad now. Hailstones are coming down like pebbles, like strong stones. Hailstones are coming down like pebbles. Seeing this, Lancho thought, it's really getting bad now, exclaimed Lancho. I hope it passes quickly. Again, he hopes that the hailstone that will stop quickly. So it did not pass quickly, but the hailstones falling didn't stop quickly. Continuously, it started falling. It hailed for an hour on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, and the whole valley. See, it hailed, the hailstone hailed for an hour. Where? On the housetop, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, and the whole valley. 1 hour, hailstones hailed. The field was white as if covered with salt. Well, now, if we look at the field, it looked like the field was covered with salt. Not a leaf remained on the trees. All the leaves fell down from the trees. The corn was totally destroyed by the hailstone. The cornfield was totally destroyed. If it is only the rain, it will help the corns to grow. But suddenly it started hailstones hailed. And what happened after that? All the cornfield destroyed by the hailstone. The flowers had disappeared from the plants. Lenjo's soul was filled with sadness. Seeing this, Lenjo became sad. That night was a sorrowful one. So, all the cornfield destroyed by the hailstone. So, the Lenjo became sad. This year we will have no corn. So, he decided all the corns are destroyed. This year we will have no corn. We will never get a good this one. So he become very sad. There is no one to help us. No one is there to help because all the all the corns are destroyed by the hailstone. So he become very sad. We will go hungry this year. If we didn't get a good harvest, what will happen? They will go hungry because they didn't get any money. If he get a good harvest, they will get money. That is why they are planting the corns. So when the rain started, he became very happy. But suddenly all the situation changed. Hailstone hailed and that destroyed the whole cornfield. So he became very sad and he decided that this year they will become they will have no corn and there is no one to help them and they will become hungry. But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary houses, still they hope someone will come there to help them. Who is that? The God. See, all the corns are destroyed by the hailstone, but still the solitary farmers, they are living in solitary because no one is there in the farm. One house is there and the other house is far away from there. So they are living solitary. Still They know no one is there to help them, but still they are hope. They hope someone will come there to help them. Who is that someone? The God. The God will come and God will help them. Like that, the solitary farmer, believes. Although the night, Lenjo thought only of his one hope. What is that? God. So he believes that, he strongly believes that the God will help him. Anyway, all the corns are destroyed by the hailstone. Still, he knows that no one is there to help them. Still, he believes that the God will come and the God will help them. Clear? That is the story happened here. Clear? Any doubts? Only the things. What is that? What is the point? First, he hoped. What was his what was his imagination? What he planned? When the rain started, he planned that he will get a good harvest that year. But suddenly the situation changed. The heavy hailstones started. Hailstones hail and that destroyed the whole cornfield. So the farmer Lencho become very sad. Still, he hopes that the God will come and the God will help him. His belief on God shows here. Clear? So, my dears, read this 5 times and try to describe the picture. Once again, all of you read with me. I will read slowly. You follow me and put your finger under each word. A night of sorrow. He looked at the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. But suddenly a strong wind began to blow. Very large hailstones began to fall. It's really getting bad now, exclaimed Lancho. I hope it passes quickly. It did not pass quickly. It hailed for an hour on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, and the whole valley. The field was white as if covered with salt. Not a leaf remained on the trees. Not a leaf remained on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed. The flowers had disappeared from the plants. Lenjo's soul was filled with sadness. That night was a sorrowful one. This year we will have no corn. There is no one to help us. We all go hungry this year. But in the herds of all who lived in that solitary house, there was a single hope. Solitary means alone. One house is there and a vast area of field. After that, far away from there, another house will be there. Solitary. Help from God. Although the night Lenjo thought only of his one hope, God. He believes only in God. He believes that God will help him. That is the thing. Clear? So, my dears, all of you read this passage 5 times and explain the picture. Now look at the board. A night of sorrow. Find out the meaning. Ripe. R-I-P-E. Ripe. Then corn. C-O-R-N. Find rhyming words for the word corn. Then strong. S-T-R-O-N-G. Strong. Find out its opposite word. Blow. Blow. Find out its rhyming words. Then is. It's a short form. Contracted form. Write down its long form here. Did not. This one is a long form. You write its contracted form here. Hold. Find out its meaning. Sorry, hold. Write down rhyming words. Disappear. Find out its opposite. There is. There's. Find out its long form. This one is a contracted form. Find out its long form. Will. This one is a contracted form. Find out its long form. Solitary. Write down its meaning also. Clear? So my dears, all of you copy this and try to answer these questions. This one. If you are not getting the answers, don't worry, I will send the answers. But first you try and read the passage 5 times. Then you describe the picture. Okay? See you in our next class.